Hi there, it's Jennifer, and today I'm going to do my very first tag video. I actually wasn't officially tagged for this, but I was watching a girl named Michelle at Makeup MLC, and she did this tag, and she said, for any of you out there who do videos, I tag you for this, for doing this, and so I consider myself tagged. So anyway, I really liked this tag. It's not a typical tag. Most tags have like a list of questions that you answer. This was more like a challenge, and it's a challenge to use up certain products by the end of the year, so by the end of 2014. I saw this tag earlier, or actually in the late summer, when it was, at that time, it was things I want to use up, or 5 products I want to use up by fall. So by the official start date of fall, September 22nd or whatever it is. And then it has now changed to things I want to use before the end of the year. Michelle didn't have a certain number she was trying to get. She just looked through her stuff and chose, you know, like 6 things or whatever. So I thought that would be a good idea. The idea of this is not to rush through using products you love. The idea of this challenge is really to look at stuff that maybe has been sitting around or you've gotten away from using, and to just go use it up. Because sometimes we hoard things because we love them so much, and other times we start using one thing and then we get distracted with some new thing we got, and then the other thing sits there, and so it doesn't get used. And so I really tried to look through for things that I haven't been using, and you know, that I would use up, because it would be kind of pointless to say I'm going to use my Lorac Natural Performance Foundation by the end of the year when I use that every day anyway. So I looked through. I don't have a ton of stuff. I'm not a person who goes and buys a ton of things and just has piles of makeup and stuff. And then I do go through and purge things that I'm not using, that haven't worked for me, that I've purchased and they just don't look good on me. I'll either give it away or just throw it out. But I did find some things that all are good things to use, and I just want to challenge myself to actually use them up before the end of the year. So today is October 24th, and so I have a while. I have a couple of months, a little over 2 months to finish everything up. But I have several things, and this is a challenge I'm issuing myself to finish before the end of the year. So let me go through. The first one is actually several things. Last winter, I got into using masks, those kind of cloth masks that you put on your face. You put it on a clean face, and then you just sit for like 10 to 20 minutes, and there's all kinds of moisturizing goodness in there. They're those masks, those kind of cloth ones that make you look like, I think it's Michael Myers. Who's the guy who wears the hockey mask in the Halloween movies or whatever? It kind of makes you look like that, so it's not like totally attractive. My husband's a little scared when he sees me in those. But I bought a whole bunch of them. I got into using these. I found really good deals online, and I bought probably 40 packs of these and used quite a few of them, then got out of using them. And so I still have tons of these things, but I decided that between now and the end of December that I'm going to use 10 of them. So I just chose a selection of the ones I have, and hopefully what it will do is inspire me. I might even use more than this before the end, but I think that the whole idea of me choosing this is to inspire me to get back into wearing these masks. Because when I put them on and I kind of sit there and keep rubbing the extra liquid that's in there, I rub it down my neck and everything, I notice that the lines on my neck kind of decrease in appearance, and so I like what it does for my skin. So the ones I just chose variety, and they're from different companies and everything. Some of them are from Dermal, Nature is one of the companies. What's that one? MJ Care. So there's some different ones. Is that the same? Yeah. But this one is a Q10 collagen mask. This is a White Sea. This one is Arbutin. This one is Fresh Aloe Wine. It's a wine collagen essence mask. Interesting. Here's another collagen essence mask. Doesn't say what the fragrance is. This one is another collagen essence mask, but different colors, so it'll probably smell different. This one's pomegranate collagen essence mask. This one is a phytotonicide essence mask, and this one is seaweed. So, so I'm gonna get through these 10 at least before the end of the year. The next one is, this is an eyeshadow palette by Clinique. And I really like this. This is in the shade, a shade called Teddy Bear. It is a quad eyeshadow palette. So it has a really light, like highlighter, and then there's sort of your, you can't even see this, I've hit pan on this, seriously hit pan. So there's a little darker shade, a little lighter, creamier, peachier kind of color, and then this dark one that I use in kind of in my crease. I love this. I already have purchased another one of these, but before I start using that, I want to use this one up. I kind of got distracted by using my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, which I love so much, but I really do like this. This one actually has a little bit, they have warmer tones than my Naked Basics palette does. I'm clearly not going to get through this highlighter, although this section, this piece of this eyeshadow tin that it's in falls out now. This side I'm clearly not going to get through because I just use it in my crease, and that's the kind of unfortunate thing about getting a palette is that inevitably there are colors that you use down to the pan, and then there are other ones that you just don't get a chance to finish. I'm not going to finish these two. But these two here in the middle have, this one just has some stuff around the outer edge. This one I hit pan in the center, as you can see. And so I'm just going to get through as much of this as possible until this is not a usable palette together. So that's just gonna be my goal, to set my Naked Basics palette aside and use this until it's gone. And then I'll go back to kind of switching around palettes, but I thought it would be good just to finish this one off. The next is actually two things. They're eyeliners. I have tons of eyeliners, and I used to not have a ton of eyeliners, but ever since I started getting beauty subscription boxes, and then I would find an eyeliner that was really nice, and then I would go order some, and then I would get more eyeliners and beauty subscription boxes. That seemed to be the big thing over the last several months, and so now I have tons of eyeliner, and so I just figured I would use up a couple. And one of them that I'm going to use up is a Clinique eyeliner. It's in a brown shade. I have, you know, this much left of it, so I clearly can use that before the end of the year. I just tend to kind of gravitate to some of my other newer ones. I've had this one for probably 6 months or more, and so I figured it was just time to finish it. It's in the shade Chocolate Luster. It's nice. It's, you know, it's just a brown eyeliner. Cream formula, not too creamy. So, but I'm going to use that up. And then this other one I got in a beauty subscription box, and this is, it was kind of a sample, but it's a large sample. It's by Cynthia Rowley, R-O-W-L-E-Y. So looks like that. It's not this. It's not a full-size eyeliner, but there's still a pretty good amount in there. This is a black. I have lots of black eyeliners, and I figured it would be reasonable for me to finish up a black eyeliner in this size before the end of the year, which is why I chose this particular one. Okay, next. This is tooth whitener. I had bought a pack of this. I think it's called Night White. Got it from my dentist's office. It came with 3 of these syringes. I bought it last year. I was going on a cruise the first part of February, and so I used it during January to kind of just, I don't know, you know, you go on a cruise, just want to, I get my rings cleaned. You know, I want to get a little tan before I go so I don't fry when I go on a cruise. So I wanted white teeth. So I had used two of the syringes of this and just a little bit of the last one. So there's still quite a bit left, that white area in there. And this product actually has two different things, like there's two tubes, and then when you squeeze it up, then they both mix together. So I have those whitening trays, you know, you put those in and then you stick them in your mouth or you're sleeping it or walk around for an hour with this thing in your mouth. But yeah, it's called Zoom Night White, spelled Nitewhite. So this stuff works really well. It does clean up your teeth, whiten them up. It is, if you have not ever whitened your teeth before, when you first use it, you'll go through a point where you kind of have some spotty looking stuff on your teeth, and it's because some of the yellow that's on your teeth is still there and some of it is being removed. And so you kind of go through an awkward stage. It's not terribly noticeable unless somebody's right up next to your teeth, but right up next to your teeth, right up next to your face. But anyway, so then once you get your teeth whitened the way you want to, then you just use this every couple of months, maybe a couple times a year. Just use it once, and it just kind of keeps them spruced up. I haven't used this since last January, and so I have this left, and this should give me several nights of using it on my teeth. I'm holding it like I'm gonna inject something. But anyway, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to use it before the end of 2014. I'll probably start using it next week. And yeah. Okay, I've gotten into taking baths lately. I didn't do it so much over the summer, but last winter and spring I was taking a lot of baths, and I was using bath fizzies and Epsom salt and some really yummy smelling Epsom salt things. And I have this thing of these bath beads. I don't even know when I got this. I don't know where I got it from. It was probably some little thing somebody put in a gift, and at the time I wasn't taking baths, so I didn't use it. This thing is actually like dusty. It was sitting by my tub. It was sort of tucked back in the corner, and I look at it and I'm like, oh, I'd rather put in a fizzy. But you know what? I'm going to use these. Or I'm going to try it and find out that they're hard as a rock and that they can't be used. But let me see if, here, I'm gonna cut this open and see if they're even good. Maybe I will already, maybe this will be part of an empties video. No, they're soft. Yeah, they're still kind of soft, and they're these little beads here. And it is by, it's called Spirit of the Wine, Plum with a Twist of Blackberry. See, doesn't that sound so nice? Why have I not used these? So I'll try it out and see what I think of these. I'm going to use these before the end of the year. Another thing is a lotion. I really like this lotion. It's by Bath & Body Works. It's called Beautiful Day. It was a new fragrance, I think, that came out in the spring, summer. And so I just squirted myself with it. See, I live at 7,000 feet, so we have things build up pressure, and so when you open them, they kind of, but yeah, this is really nice, and it's certainly not a fall smelling fragrance at all. But as you can see, I mean, it's down to about here. I plan to just, oh no, it's actually down farther than that. I think it's down to here. So I'm just going to put this in my shower and then use it, you know, when I get out of my shower. These are really nice lotions. They have really nice fragrance, and I just want to use it up because, you know, if it sits all winter long and I don't use it again until next spring, then, yeah, I don't know if it might lose some of its fragrance or anything like that. So I just decided to use it. You know, I guess I want to say this, is that we think about transitioning into different seasons and using different products, and I do that. Like I bought I just recently bought, I showed this in my haul video for Ulta, that I just bought some darker lip gloss and lipstick to kind of go into fall. But I kind of think that if there's a fragrance you like that's not necessarily in season, or there's a kind of makeup you like or a color that you want to wear, just think if you like it and it looks good on you, wear it, use it. So I don't really care that this doesn't have a fall smell. I have enough things that I will wear throughout the season that have a warmer scent to them that, you know, I can get away with using this for a few more weeks until it's gone. I have one more thing that I'm going to use up before the end of the year. This is actually 4 things. I have received numerous perfume samples. I think several of these came from placing orders on Ulta.com. And so I've got these 2 little perfume, I don't know if you can see them. It's 2 little perfumes here. I'm gonna drop them. And then I have these 2 perfumes here. And this one is Lady Vengeance by a company called Juliet Has a Gun. It came in a Birch box, and I've used a little of it, but you know, I've gotten some more sample perfumes and some full-size ones, and so you know, I need to use these before they don't have much of a scent. Oops, dropped that. This one is called Pink Sugar. Yeah, I don't know who that's by. But this one is Pink Sugar, and this one is a Dolce & Gabbana perfume. Well, if I had my glasses on, I could probably see what it is. It's called The One. So, and that's, you know, that's a fairly decent size. I don't even remember what this smells like. Yeah, that's nice. So, and then this one is Michael Kors, and I don't have any idea. This one is Michael Kors. I don't know. What does that remind me of? I don't know. Oh, that's like sweet pea or something like that. So I'm not usually a big fan of sweet pea. So here's what I'm going to do with these 4. I'm going to start using them. And if I like them, I'm going to use them until they're gone. And if I try one, like I'm not usually terribly crazy about the smell of sweet pea. So if I try it a couple of times and I'm not crazy about it, then I'm going to trash it or give it to somebody who likes that fragrance, but I'm not hanging on to this. So the idea is that I'm going to finish as much as I can if there's something I can't stand. And none of these things are things I can't stand. They're just things I got away from using. But if, like with any of these perfumes, if I really don't like them, I'm just gonna throw them out or give them away. So that's the challenge. And so if you do videos and you have not been tagged for this, I'm just gonna say I tag you on this. So, but yeah, come up with a few things that you maybe have gotten away from using and could reasonably use up by the end of 2014. I think this is a really good challenge. Then it sort of gives me permission to go buy other stuff. And so yeah, I hope that was fun for you. If you don't do videos, I would challenge you anyway to go through your stash of stuff. And this is not about using up stuff that you know you're gonna use. I mean, I have extras of concealers and foundations and stuff that I like, and I'm not gonna rush through those because I know I'm going to use them. So the idea of this is to go through and look for stuff that maybe you bought and forgot you had. Maybe you used it at one point and got distracted by some other products and now this half-used thing is sitting there, whatever. Look for those kinds of things and challenge yourself between now and the end of 2014 to finish them up. So like I said, whether you do videos or not, I would just issue this challenge to you. So I hope this was an interesting video for you, and I hope I'll see you again on other videos on Busy Being Jen. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I hope you will. Just click that little subscribe button and you'll be notified when I upload new videos. So thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.